Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5, down low. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's Eason. Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson against Ball. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Knipple with it. Now here's Ball. And here is Bridges. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Now here's Durant. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Hornets ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Over Thompson. Ball no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Bridges against Smith. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. Smith for 3. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Miller outside. Ball against Thompson. Left side, Ball. Bridges, right side. Pass to Knipple. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Ball. That one goes in.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. A special move before the shot.
Never lacking for sizzle in his game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Ball. After the made shot from KD. Nasty move, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now Ball, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Now Ball, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. It's stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 4. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's Knipple. A 17-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Eason. Here's Thompson. He had 16 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Bridges. Outside, ball. Back to Miller. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Back to Ball. From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for Brandon Miller. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. In second, the Rockets.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second-chance opportunities.
Now, here's Şengün, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Back to Şengün. Lock at 6. It's good.
How about Alperen Şengün sticking with it that time? persistence pays. You better believe it does.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Smith against Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. Diabate's shot is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Durant on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And here is Ball after the three-pointer from KD. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. That evens the score. Durant's got 11 points.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Pass to Sexton. Bridges sets the screen for Sexton. Out to Bridges. Back to Sexton. Ball from long range. Again, ball missing. And here are the Rockets now. Big stretch here going 10-2. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. Here's Thompson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Here's Kneppel. He has yet to score. Offensive rebound. Pass to Diabate. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded close. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And the first one drops. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
And here are the Hornets now. The Rockets making the shot. Back to Sexton. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here's Thompson. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Knippel, following the score by Houston. Right side, Sexton. Plays it up off the glass. Sexton's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
And, you know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Jae'Sean Tate in for Thompson. That free throw good from Shepherd.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Ball. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Shepherd. He has 5. Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. Picked by Finney-Smith. And Josh Okogie gets the 3. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Ball no good. Now the Rockets with it. Finney-Smith with it. Still without a basket. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. Green, the screen. Sexton kicks the ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. Pass to Shepherd. Beyond the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
On the court for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. Here's Shepard from deep. Green with the rebound. GA here about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Tate the pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Pass to Tate. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Charlotte making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Here's Ball. He's got 14. Pass to Green. Back to Ball. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Miller. Tate covering. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
That free throw good from Miller. Now Shepard, 11 points last game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Green. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Stepping in that time. We see Finney-Smith take lots of threes, so the mid-range is normally going to be available to him.
Green with a screen for Sexton. Now Ball. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 16 points for LaMelo Ball.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Shepard. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Over Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Is on Colin Sexton.
Well, Lee Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Miller outside, a 3 ball. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Sexton on the wing. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Back to Miller. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Durant's checked in for Tate. Knipples checked in for the Hornets. Houston leading by 4. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
There's Ball with the 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
KD against Miller. KD draws the double. Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Offensive rebound. Şengün, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Ball. T right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Sexton. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to KD. Ooh, Durant with a strong finish inside.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Hornets trail by 7. Now, Knippel. Back to Ball. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Durant, the pass to Shepard. Good on the triple. Shepard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Şengün covering. Back to Ball. Ripped away. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. Back to Finney-Smith. Outside, KD. Durant gets it done inside.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Hornets trail by 12. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Thompson making some changes. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Josh Okogie. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Sexton. Thompson against Ball. Bridges a screen on Thompson. Here's Ball. Bridges up top. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Houston with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, KD. Smith outside. It's up a three. The Hornets pull it in. Knipple's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Right wing. There's Ball with the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Thompson finds Şengün. And here is Durant. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Miller. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Şengün. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün. His first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
And here is Ball following the three from Kevin Durant. Pass the ball beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his seventh rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, KD. Eason passes to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Sexton, he's checked in for Ball.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. As you take a look at Charlotte, this season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Here's Sexton. And Knippel now top of the key. Miller with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Miller's got 8 points in the quarter.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Outside Durant. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Sexton against Thompson. The shot by Sexton, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Second chance shot. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his first points of the night.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 points for him. Knipple with the bucket.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Durant. And that one, good. KD's got 27.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bridges inside, working on Smith. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Now, here's Durant. 27 points for him. Out to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Sexton. Thompson passes to Smith. Shoots the three. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 14. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Miller.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Smith outside. Thompson in the corner. Eason gets a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Puts up a three. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
To the paint, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Miller outside. There's the pick. Fires from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Thompson passes to Capella. Back to Thompson. It's deflected and stolen by Miller. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Sexton kicks to Miller. Six to shoot. Ring shot on the way. No good on that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines in Hot Rockets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Well, Durant just taking charge. Kept that defense off balance in the first half. I know he's got more tricks up his sleeve.
Without doubt, Shaq, hard to stop a guy who excels at every type of shot.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Hornets trail by 8. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here is Miller. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets leading by 8. And here is Şengün. Eason with it. KD sets the pick for Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ball with it, guarded now by Durant. Miller outside. The three-pointer, no good. Miller against KD. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Knippel. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Connects from three-point range. Knippel's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Hornets. Durant feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball with it, picked up by Thompson. Bridges misses.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Here's Diabate. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Houston leading by 7. Smith the pass to Durant. Fires from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now, here's Durant. He has 31. Durant rising up.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Ball against Thompson. Right side, Ball. Bridges for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. Shoots over Knippel. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Ball. Down low. Here's Diabate. And that one, good. Diabate's got 6 points.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Houston moving the ball around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been dominant over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out. Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Outside Durant. Pass to Smith. Lobbed up there for Durant. Oh! Superb execution exhibited from Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Miller outside. Here's Ball. Just 5 to shoot. It's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 24 points.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
KD on the wing. He's got 39. And it's off from three-point range.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Miller surveying the floor. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Durant, a 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Miller kicks the ball. Pass to Diabate. Miller outside. Ball from long range. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's Connecticut with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Sexton's checked in. Here's Shepard. Thompson, a screen on Sexton. In the corner, Smith with it. Rocket 6. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Knipple. Outside, Sexton. Ball from long range. Good on the 3-point shot. Ball's got 27 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Now, Shepard. 12 points for him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Durant's got 45 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scorers. In the 3rd spot, Knipple.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Yep, and this past month, guys, he's been really unstoppable, scoring at will, gaining more and more confidence as he does so. It'll be hard to get him out of that zone at this point, playing with a lot of confidence.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points for him. Goes up on the wing. Pass to Knippel. Drills it from outside. Knippel's got 13.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Durant down low. That one goes. Count it. Durant's got 47 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Back to ball. Launches a three. They get the rebound. Diabate's shot is good. 8 points for him.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Houston moving it around. For three, Durant, and another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, Sexton. Bridges, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Thompson for three. Knippel with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Bridges is certainly a physical player, and that allows him to convert even when there's contact.
From outside the arc, Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Knippel. And it's the Hornets another three.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Thompson dishes to KD. Back to Thompson. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Finney-Smith passes to Şengün. Picked by Finney-Smith. Thompson from long range.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Ball with it. Picked up by Shepherd. From past the arc. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ball.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. .102 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Okogie. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Offline from the top of the key.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Sexton. Shepherd with the ball. He's got 12. The Rockets with another miss.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside for Sexton. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Williams. Sexton for three. No good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Josh Green is out there with Knipple. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then there's Colin Sexton. The Hornets trail. Miller up on top. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Rockets with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Tate kicks to Şengün. Pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing there by Houston. Kobe for 3. No good on the shot.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Outside, Green. Miller finds Sexton. Crosses over. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Reed Sheppard.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And it's blocked. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Pass to Green. Outside for Sexton to take the lead. Rebound by Kogi.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Şengün. He trains the quick shot. And the Rockets lead by 2.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now here's Sexton. Count it, and the foul. It's on Reed Sheppard.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Houston.
At the line for the Hornets, Colin Sexton.
What's up?
The line for 1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Tate. Katie against Green. And Durant gets double teamed. Sheppard the pass to Tate. Here's Kobe. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
Team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That free throw, no good.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Miller, that's for 2, and he swishes it right through. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Durant. From 12 feet out. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Sexton dishes to Miller. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
KD passes to Şengün. And it's denied. And Green slams it in.
Boy, check out Josh Green, how quick he gets up to throw it down.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside, KD. Over Green. The Hornets pull it in.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With good size for his position, Green is a factor inside.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Now here's Durant. Jacks up a 3. Sexton grabs the board. Hornets leading by 6. And it's Miller in the corner from deep. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Shepherd. Gas to take. Another miss by Houston. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside, Sexton. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, KD. Corner 3 for Kevin Durant.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Shepherd. There's a Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Miller. And the shot falls short this time.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now, here's Sexton. Left side, Miller. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Durant in the corner. Back to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Shepherd with a screen for Tate. Pass to a Kobe. The 3. Green with the rebound.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Rockets trail by 10. And here is KD. Durant drawing the double team. Şengün passes to Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Pass to Miller. A shake. And he lays it up and in. Miller's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Shepherd.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
That's a 2 from Sexton. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Teed in the post. Pass to Durant. Here's Shepherd. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Knippel for the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Here's KD. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Tari Eason comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. Charlotte also making some changes. Diabate's checked in, and it's Bridges in for Green. Charlotte leading by 8. Ball with it. Bridges. And the 3 misses. Outside Durant. Now Şengün. Oh, great touch off the pass.
You know, it's been a great game for Şengün. Keeps on scoring. Really, he's a top-level scoring big for my money.
Miller against Eason. And that one is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Miller. Rockets trail by 9. Şengün with a screen on Ball. For 3. Buries the deep ball.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
1:53 left here in the 4th quarter. Now Knippel. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elemental. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Durant. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Thompson against Ball. Lays it in off the window.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Rockets trail by 8. Durant inside. Again, what an avalanche!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. One shot.
That's good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Ball. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it misses. And for Houston, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Outside Durant. It drops.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never rattles.
Now, here's Ball. Got it.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball, but it matters most.
Team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball. That's the line for 1.
One shot.
That's good from Ball.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Durant fires, and there's the 3.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Charlotte.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those can turn out to be vital free throws.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
For your dancing machine mascot, what's the bear?
Here's Eason. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Thompson. Now Durant puts up a deep 3. Miller there for the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Miller, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And so it's Charlotte with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.